All right, so you know I got a timestamp it today. It's my solar return. It's the Leo season. It's July 23rd, 2026, and it's approximately 2:37 a.m. Eastern side. We flip the poles. It might be Western Gregorian calendar. Oh shit. Y'all here? Hear me out. I'm over on the Brother Black Balloons channel, and as you can see by the title, it says Charleston White shot at for exposing the truth about Takeoff. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and let Black Balloon get into this video while I go get me something to drink, as I just woke up and I already smoked the weed, and yeah, it's my solar return. So happy solar return to me. 45 Gregorian calendar, timeless, universally. Love y'all. Let's get into the video.
All right, y'all. We back with another one, man. Check this out, right? Now, I'm sure a lot of y'all have seen the recent news. I think it happened yesterday sometime where Charleston White got shot at. He was shot at in Houston, 5th Ward to be exact, where, they say Jay Prince and the whole Prince family, mob ties, is to be, they're the kings out there, right? And so he said some guys tried to press him, and the details are not really known to us for sure exactly how it happened, but he said he got pressed and some guys end up shooting at him, right? Now, obviously, must be a real story because just like, in true Charleston White fashion, he hits the internet and goes crazy on Jay Prince, his sons, mob ties, 5th Ward, Houston. I mean, he went crazy, as disrespectful as he can be. And of course, I'm not doing the video just because of that. The reason I'm doing it is because once again, he brought up Takeoff and the death of Takeoff. And he basically, once again, he put it on James Prince, Jay Prince, right? And Charleston White is still sticking to that same story, like it's never changed. If y'all remember, he just recently, the first time he came back to DJ Vlad, just a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago now, and they brought up the whole Takeoff thing again, and the trick dice, and how they were truly the ones responsible for his death, as in this wasn't no accident. You know what I'm saying? And so he keeps bringing this up. And mind you, you don't hear anything about Takeoff and the death and the trial because it's been like 4 years. And Buddy is just now finna go on trial in November. It's still a couple of months away. I mean, it's like they push this out as far as they can push it. So the trial is gonna start in November. And we still may not get the real reason or the real truth, but it seems like Charleston White is giving us, the closest game we can get on how they set up Takeoff. So just to remind y'all real quick, I covered this in a video when Charleston White did this on DJ Vlad, but just check this out real quick, and then we'll go to the clips of yesterday's event with Charleston White.
All right, and before he get into that, I just want to let it be known that I'm just now tapping into this video with Black Balloons, but also this is my first time hearing about all this too. All right, so I wasn't really that much into the Takeoff situation, so I'm just about to find out some information myself. So yeah, let's get into it, y'all. Take your notes, get your notebook and your pen.
Going off on mob ties and James Prince. Check it out.
Takeoff's death. The guy who was sent to shoot the bad dice on them.
DJ Pat?
No.
Well, DJ Pat is the shooter.
Yeah, the guy who they use, the old nigga who gambled to shoot the bad dice on the rappers to come to town.
Huh.
He go all over the country.
So these are bad dice. These are loaded dice is what you're saying.
He's an expert, old nigga in it. I secretly recorded him and I shouldn't.
Okay.
Him calling me the day after that, hysteria, describing that night, that scene, or what it was like before Takeoff. And I released it on social media.
Oh, so this audio is out there.
Yeah, so it's audio out there.
Now, We'll listen to a little bit of the audio. Y'all probably remember this from that video I dropped, but just so the people that haven't seen it, we get new subs every single day. If y'all haven't seen it, this is just a short gist of what Charleston White was talking about with the loaded dice, the fake dice, basically the setup, illegal gambling, so on and so on. And the real reason.
Ethan, isn't that your obsessed ex? Isn't that Natalie?
Everyone turned to look at me, snickering and joking around.
The real reason why Takeoff was killed.
Charleston, you know how you ever met somebody right before they died and it's like they there, but they ain't there? Yeah. That man was there physically, but spiritually and mentally, he wasn't there. It was his time. Exactly. I want y'all to listen. You know what I'm saying? Say, man, the man sitting beside my old lady, right? Yeah. The man's glass is empty. Ain't no alcohol in it. Empty. We counted that boy, turned that goddamn glass on 5 consecutive times, man. You know? He didn't sit it up like, what the fuck ain't that in the motherfucker? He kept sipping on the cup like it was something in there. Like it was something in it. He picked up that bottle. He just rolled that bitch and took off. He just, his mouth, like he wasn't even there, man. He got the bottle by right. He didn't say nothing to nobody. He didn't bother nobody. He was off to himself like he wasn't even. Like he was waiting to go. Like he was waiting to go, bro. He never came to that fucking dice table, never took a bit, never even walked over there. You know what I'm saying? Like I watched the man. Like I'm like, damn, what's up with him? Say, man, that man ain't saying 2 words to a motherfucker, man. Like he was in a whole nother dimension. Boy, you done arrested my spirit with this one. I'm gonna stop that because I don't want y'all to hear no more.
Now, Charleston said he recorded this conversation, and there could be more to that conversation. You know what I'm saying? On what actually took place after that. He was just talking about what led up to it, saying that he felt he was in another dimension, that he kept turning the cup over, sipping out of a cup that had nothing in it. Said he sipped out of it at least 5 times and there was nothing in the cup. Said he watched him the whole time. But the crazy thing is, it's kind of like what we was talking about yesterday with Alley Boy. You could say like a person's spirit knows what's about to happen, but it's like, damn, it knows you finna get shot. Like you finna die in the worst way by gun violence. You know what I'm saying? I mean, obviously.
All right, y'all. So I really feel like it's truly tied to the soul contracts that they sign, and especially in blood, when they sign it in blood, okay? Blood contracts, soul contracts, they have to pay those back. And it's crazy how scripted everything is in their world, but even down to their unaliving, it's scripted and they have to follow the script, okay? And who's to say nowadays if that was even a real Takeoff or not? It could have been a clone, right? And Takeoff somewhere plugged in, somewhere, right? Back to you, Black Balloon.
Not asking that question like as if I don't think it's possible or real for yourself, for your spirit, your soul to know that, everything happens in the spirit first anyway. But it's just like, damn, it just gives you a real reality of what was going on that night before Takeoff was actually killed. Now, let's get into the new clip of Charleston talking about mob ties and James Prince, and then he's going to mention Takeoff again. Check this out, y'all.
I went to 5th Ward by myself. And wouldn't even take a plane get me. Not only did they shoot at the car, they called 30 mob ties. Mob ties. Them niggas showed up 30 deep, and all they wanted to do was to plead with me to apologize to James Prince. James Prince, fuck your mama, nigga. Fuck your mama, nigga. Do you hear me, James Senior? You sent your hit squad
Y'all had a chance to get me. Honeycomb Brazy, all the niggas. I told y'all I was in the city. Told you niggas I was in the bitty. I told you niggas I was in your city. I told you niggas I was in your city. I've been showing you my exits, my location. Who does this? I don't know no nigga that come to y'all city who don't check in and say, hey y'all, I'm in Academy. They wouldn't let me buy my mace. I went to Academy first to try to buy the mace. Cause I know I'm going to Fifth Ward. And I know it's gonna be a war, cause don't no nigga who disrespect Rap-A-Lot Records and Mob Cars show up in Fifth Ward after disrespecting Pimp C. Nigga, I said George Floyd. I said Rap-A-Lot. I said Jay Prince, and had the nerve to walk back in the Fifth Ward neighborhood by myself with no police protection. I got to be the baddest nigga on the internet. I will be calling the FBI in the morning to file a report. Why? Because James Prince sent a representative. So I will be going down to the FBI office in the morning to put this in documentation. Because we know he had Takeoff killed. We know he had Takeoff killed for the illegal gambling. And I got information on the illegal gambling and the Takeoff case. One of Rap-A-Lot people called me and gave me information. I stayed for 3 hours, my nigga. Just to show these niggas I really think I'm bad. I don't weigh nothing but 125 pounds, 5'8", 1 eye, with a...
And the only thing about that is it got cut. Now, I don't know if academics cut this because he sent this to academics, or if he recorded this, screen recorded it, or whatever, or if this is the way Charleston White decided to upload it. Maybe he cut it. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he was live, so I highly doubt it. But there was definitely a split right there where he probably kept on talking about the info that he had about Takeoff. Now, he could be talking about that same phone call that he cut off that we were listening to earlier. That was years ago. That was literally months after it happened. He recorded old dude on the phone talking to him. So he probably still has those recordings. But it's crazy how he just threw that in there. He said, I'm gonna take this to the FBI because I know he had Takeoff killed over the illegal gambling. Think about that. So it has to just be a lot more going on because Charleston White continues to stick to this story that James Prince mob ties had Takeoff killed.
And I just want to add that Charleston White is one of those characters that will fucking tell the truth by trying to brag, okay? He can't help it. They all do it too. Where y'all at? Can y'all see me? They all do it. You know what I'm saying? Trying to show off in front of one another. You understand? And they be so loud and boastful with what they're saying that they actually telling the truth. And telling on other motherfuckers, which is good for me. Either way you go. The truth must be revealed, correct? I don't give a damn who tell on who. I'ma tell on you. You best believe I'ma fucking tell on you. Don't come the fuck around me. Don't do it. Snitch or whatever you want to call me. I'm that. I serve a greater God that knows better. There ain't no need to lie. Stand on your shit. But this type of motherfucker like Charleston White, this type of bootlicker right here, what they call them? Uncle Toms. What else they call them? Shit, he even a porch monkey. He be standing out there on them porches with people that ain't doing nothing, but he sitting up there gossiping, catching all the gossip so he can go back. He like an informant, an agent there. There he is. That's what he is. Look at him. Just from the side view, he look like a fucking rat. A gerbil or something. No disrespect to you, Charles White. I'm just saying from this little view right here. Right here. You got like that weasel type of look to you. Happy solar return to me. Thank you, Black Balloons, for saying that. I appreciate that. You know, we together in consciousness. And my little delusional mind here. So back to you, brother. Back to you.
So it has to be a deeper story. And I'm not sure if we're gonna get the truth with the DJ Pat dude, because he ain't really. I mean, they say he shot the shot that killed him, but he's not gonna give us the real reason on why it happened. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the trial is going to, because this is almost, in a sense, going conspiracy based, almost. But it will definitely be interesting, bro. It'll be interesting to see what actually happens. But of course, they already said DJ Pat Clark, he's preparing for trial with a lawyer that is linked to Jay Prince as evidence mounts against him. So obviously now he has a high-powered attorney who's connected to Jay Prince. So that tells you right there that James Prince is doing whatever he has to do to steer this in a direction that keeps this off of him and his family. I mean, Charleston White, in this same video right here, he goes on to say that his son was, which is Jay Prince Jr., that he grapes women. He went on to say that the other son was, getting hit and hitting men in jail. I mean, he went crazy. I'm not going to continue to play it because it's going to be too much that I'm going to have to bleep out. And I'm already going to have to bleep out all the F your mamas and all the cuss words. I don't want to have to bleep out, have so many bleeps in this video. Yeah. But he doesn't say anything else about Takeoff. And this was mostly the reason why I wanted to jump back on here and just talk about it real quick. It'll definitely be very interesting to see what happens with the trial when it starts. So it says DJ Pat, he was the defendant captured on video, in the video shooting in the direction of the complainant with a gun in one hand and a wine bottle in another hand. Video also shows the defendant leave the bottle at the scene. A detective stated, prints from the wine bottle, phone records, and a vehicle helped IDing the defendant as the shooter in this murder case. So it's like, even that description right there, is really just going to be, you could tell kind of like the evidence right now is just based on tying DJ Pat as the one who fired the fatal shot. You know what I'm saying? Right now I'm not seeing nothing that's digging into it being a setup from James Prince. Is being more than what they're actually telling us. And I'm hoping some of that comes out in the trial, or as it gets closer to the trial, we'll actually see what is going on. The dude, DJ Clark, he's out on $1 million bail. And his defense attorneys are Kent Schaefer, Anthony Oso, Dan Cogdell. And like I said earlier, the trial is in November. The guy, Kent Schaefer, he has previously represented Rap-A-Lot Records founder James Prince in unrelated cases, adding another notable name to the legal mix. That is pretty much it right there. At the same time, I'm kind of glad Charleston White keeps naming James Prince and Mob Ties as the responsible party, like fully had him killed. Not just it was at their event, it was gambling, some folks got into it. No, he's saying they had him killed. There ain't no sugarcoating it. And whatever Jay Prince got going on, whatever ties and whatever people he got on a payroll in Houston, it's been working for him so far. But we'll see what happens. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Might be a little bit shorter than usual, but, didn't want to bounce all over the place too much in this video. Let me know what y'all think, all right? Black Balloon, and I'm going to see y'all soon. I'm out.
All right, so that was Black Balloon. Dang it, I always do this. Let's see. Think we got, you know what? I know how to go around this. Let's see. All right, so close out of here.
If I can't guess your guilty pleasure in 30 seconds, you win $20.
Oh, you're not gonna get it.
All right, y'all. We back.
Alright, so now we're gonna flip the camera. Alright, now we go over to his channel. Let's hit videos here. Get up off of that. Alright, so we just watched this. Charleston White shot at for exposing the truth about Takeoff. He also got Ollie Boy said something very strange before his death. Plaque Boy Max exposed live on stream. And he also got something very dark is going on with Rihanna and Jay-Z. Now we're going to go over to my channel. Alright. If you go over to the videos or simply just go over to the playlist. If you go on over to the playlist, I got a little prayer channel. If you're interested in the protection prayer, go on over to the prayer channel, okay? And it only works for those that are out here protecting, okay? The Divine Collective. And then we also have hashtag Lost Souls Tarot in general. Okay, the Zodiac portion. We have the Tarot. Where is it? All right, Lost Souls Tarot Family Portals. It's about 16 videos there if you're into tarot divination. We also got hashtag Lost Souls Tarot, okay? It's about over 240 videos there, all right? So if you go over to that playlist, you got videos like the hospitals are involved, okay? Is it time to declutter your home? What energy is surrounding the Divine Collective Consciousness? Let's go on down a little bit. What messages are coming from Oklahoma, Indiana? What is the energy of the collective? Should you be worried about unnecessary things, okay? Go ahead. If you're into tarot divination, tap into that. If you're into my reaction, you can go ahead on over to the reaction videos. Go over to the playlist, and it's going to say reaction videos. It's about 38 of them. If you tap that reaction video tab, you'll come across here. And as you can see, it's videos like Matrix and Toy Story are telling the same story. Domestic violence and abuse is very, very active within the streaming community. How would you react if this was your daughter? And did Ab and Dean take things too far? All right, so those are the kind of videos that are on my reaction videos here. I don't know why they got it listed like this, but they do. There's more reaction videos here as well. Like so, Ellen DeGeneres really got flued out to run from her karma, and Nicki Minaj admits her music is. All right, y'all. Much peace, much light, much love, but especially that darkness because of dark matter. And if ain't nobody told y'all today, that's kind of fucked up because you should always tell yourself these 3 words. I love you. Peace. Peace.